Before we begin with today's market analysis, I would like to mention our new channel membership options. This is a special introductory offer which will open access to members-only trading strategy videos that are based on high-value, high-conviction investment strategies and are characterized by superior risk-to-reward metrics that target massive, market-beating returns over time. Please note, this is a limited time offering of just $9.99 per month, but members that sign up during this introductory period will be able to lock in this new low rate for the entire duration of the membership. Again, this early sign-up period will allow you to lock in this low introductory membership rate for life, and these new low introductory rates will only be made available for a limited time. Monthly membership prices will be going up after this short introductory period ends. With these comprehensive, members-only trading strategies, I only choose high-quality, high-conviction stocks that are easily accessible, with relatively low share price values that are designed for easy trade positioning, and combined long-term trading gains are expected to far outperform the monthly membership rate of just $9.99 per month. Join now to lock in your low introductory rate and start trading stocks with the pros. Now back to the video. Here we have the hourly price chart for Palantir Technologies Incorporated, stock ticker PLTR. So as we can see here, the stock has seen a bit of a bounce into the end of the close last week, into the end of the Friday trading session. This is a bit surprising if we compare this price action here to what has been seen throughout the market as a whole. Specifically, I just finished a video on Tesla, for example, where we're seeing very different price action, and Tesla shares really gapped lower last week. We saw sort of a negative response to an earnings report that was released by the company, and we saw a major price gap lower, and then we really saw a consolidation at those lower levels. But if we pull in here to take a closer look at Palantir, what we can see is a bit of an opposite or a different, at least, trading scenario, because we did see a bounce here from the 25.42 level, and then we did see an upward spike here that did manage to sustain itself right into the close. So with this video, what we'll be doing is outlining some specific price zones which can be used for trading strategies going forward. So in particular, we do, to the downside, we do want to be looking at this 25.42 level because it does come in contact with some fairly critical price zones on the hourly charts. Specifically, what we can see here is that this bounce really did occur within close proximity to the 50% Fibonacci retracement of the dominant trending move for the stock. That would be roughly here. So sort of this light green trading zone here. We can see that we roughly bounced, right off of this area. This is significant because this would essentially mark the 50% retracement of the move that started. This would have occurred back toward the May 29 trading session when share prices were trading near $20.60, and then we can see that this move extends all the way to the recent highs, which came in at $29.83. So essentially what we're looking at here is this price movement here. This would be this sort of moving white line here would be the distance that prices have traveled during this trending movement. And as we can see here, this recent bounce would have occurred right where share prices would have retraced half of that movement. So this is an important Fibonacci zone that we watch. And it is important because essentially if we were to see a downside break here, it would target the 618 retracement level, which really is the most important Fibonacci retracement zone in that type of analysis. So currently, we have to sort of pay some attention here to this upper end of this trading range because overall a break here could be quite significant in terms of its ability to sort of call a bottom for this stock and all of the negative trading activity that has been seen over the last 2 weeks. So currently the price level that we're looking at does come in at the 27.30 mark, which is significant because it's a price level that we had been watching more closely on the run up, on the run upward. As I've pointed out in previous videos, we did see a head and shoulders pattern form in this chart. which is sort of an interesting price pattern. And it does suggest that prices did need to sort of retrace lower. So if we are looking at this head and shoulders pattern specifically, we can see that it's sort of developed right in this region here. And then the ultimate projection is here, which suggests that share prices should move toward a price distance that's equivalent to the neckline. We can see that this really did match out quite closely with the ultimate price low of the stock. So, this does suggest, this does give us some additional evidence that we could have reached a bottom with this latest trading move lower. But ultimately, what I would really like to see, after the development of this important head and shoulders pattern, would be a break to the top side in terms of the exponential moving average cluster, which is currently being seen. So in order to do that, we would first need to break through this yellow line here, which is the 20 period exponential moving average. Since this is an hourly chart, this would be the 20-hour exponential moving average. We're already trading above the 200-hour EMA, but we still have to sort of break through this yellow line here, as well as the 100-hour exponential moving average, the purple line, and also the 50-hour EMA, which is the orange line here. So if we are able to see a break above here, then we can start to alleviate pressure from the downside and start to expect to see some additional moves higher. From here, if we were to break above this exponential moving average cluster, the first level that I would be watching really does come in at this 2920 level, which would have marked the right shoulder of that prior head and shoulders pattern. This would be a fairly strong upside target that would need to be breached in order for us to see some significant price moves higher. So as things currently stand, we do have a few levels of resistance here that will need to be overcome before we even reach that $30 mark. That $30 mark is going to be very important. But first we do need to see a break above roughly 2730. Then from there, we do need to see a break above this exponential moving average cluster. And then from there, we still have to target the right shoulder of the prior head and shoulders pattern before we can start to expect to see a move back toward 30. Again, to the downside, this price level that needs to be watched comes in at 25.40. So we're not quite at this $25 level just yet. Because from here, this is where we would really be watching the 50% retracement of the dominant trending move, which does define most of this upside trading activity that we have been seeing in the stock during this year. Indicator readings still remain moderately bearish, but we are rolling over out of oversold territory, and the relative strength index, the relative strength index itself, has moved above its own exponential moving average. So that would be a bullish signal. It would suggest that this bearish momentum could start to turn around soon. So here's the current market analysis for Palantir Technologies Incorporated, stock ticker PLTR.